After shooting guard position at 6 feet, number 10, Monte. At forward, standing 6'9", number 3, Daniel. After center position, standing 7 feet 1, number 27, at power forward, standing 7 feet, number 32, Anthony starting up the other guard, standing 6'4", number 5, Anthony
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home, Target Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Friday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And looking at the Hornets matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in its small forward. And for Minnesota, the two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley out there with Edwards, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Early in the season, there are always some surprises, Greg. It goes to show you how impossible the NBA season is to actually predict.
And you never know what's going to happen, Kevin, until the game starts. Some teams look good and flop out of the gates. Other teams take giant leaps forward.
And the dunk by Towns.
Don't you love how Towns' hands are always ready to receive the pass? Terrific job on the pick and roll.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
And it's Towns missing. Brunson the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Brunson. Over Edwards. Minnesota with the rebound. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
Should be an interesting game, as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right, they'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
And so here is New York after the basket by Minnesota. Anunoby finds Randall. On the wing, DiVincenzo. 4 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Robinson misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Pass to Towns. To the left wing. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Randall. The teardrop falls in.
Boy, how about the touch on the floater from Julius Randle? A little creativity.
And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris. He's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways. Cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on transition. A little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like. Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
Here's Robinson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I'll tell you, overtime games usually are special, and this one qualified for that. But both teams absolutely gasped at the end.
Here's Towns. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Edwards kicks to Towns. Out to Conley, where the three gets it to go from beyond the arc.
What a setup by Karl Anthony Towns. Knew his team had to capitalize on that opening.
Brunson against Edwards. Brunson the pass to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. And so it's New York with it, trailing by 2.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a 3-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
Edwards drives in, and the layup falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's on an open. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. No one near Randall as he lets it go. A miss that time would have put him up. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Edwards with it. Now defended by Randall. Towns kicks to Gobert. Stolen by Robinson.
Blocking foul called on Anthony Edwards. First personal foul. First team foul.
Randall against Towns. Randall no good. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Edwards kicks to McDaniel. Off target from outside. New York's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Brunson against Gobert. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Anunoby, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got 6.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Randall. Banked in off the glass.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Out to Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Towns at the elbow. Edwards inside. Brunson covering. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's the jump ball.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
DiVincenzo against Edwards. 6 to shoot. On baseline, Jay. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Randall passes to Brunson. No good. That would have tied it.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Now here's McDaniel. Tight defense on him. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. Trailing by 2.
Outstanding anticipation from the cat right there. He sends that thing back to a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Michael Conley. And Morris subbed in for Edwards. Now here's Randall. His last outing with 20 points. Shoots the 3. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 4. Towns down low. Randall on him. And it's Towns missing. Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. Hart, that's good.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Now, here is Morris. Not a lot of room. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Sweet move. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Morris finds Beverly. Back to Morris. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Monte Morris generating offense. How about pick and roll action? This guy's so solid.
Randall no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Towns sets the pick for Morris. It's rebounded by New York. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game. And they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
You know, Doris, something to admire about Julius Randle is the joy, the pure joy he takes in this game.
Well, joy obviously comes when we're successful at something. And Julius Randle has become consistently successful at NBA basketball. He's worked hard to make that perimeter game as dangerous as his dribble drive game. And that kind of balance leads to great success.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
We call that, folks, the stop and pop. Jalen Brunson with the pull-up J.
They set the pick. Morris with the ball. Hart covering. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. 23 seconds left to play in the first. Brunson against Morris. Brunson no good. Now here is Morris. Guarded closely. The feed now to Towns. Pass to Reed. 2 on the clock. It's blocked. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 3. From Target Center, back in a moment.
23.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Patrick Beverly out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Reed. And it's Morris in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Now, here's Hart. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Morris kicks to Edwards. And Reed has it in the corner. The pass to Beverly. Pocket 6. Covington down low. Brunson covering. Covington's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Covington against Hart. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Hartenstein. Defended by Beverly.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
On defense, New York. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Beverly, the pass to Reed. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. New York trailing. Over to the wing. And Brunson, the basket on the assist by Hart. Brunson's got 10.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Edwards. Rebounded by Hart. Brunson with it. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Charlotte. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain it.
Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Julius Randle.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Here's Covington. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Morris passes to Covington. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Morris.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Brunson. Uncovered. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. Now Bogdanovich. After Robert Covington missed from long range.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Edwards kicks to Beverly. Back to Edwards. With greater penalties attached to those take fouls, Chris, how do you think that rule change has panned out?
Well, you saw the players adjust quite quickly to this rule change, frankly. It's opened up the floor, created a better product aesthetically. We want fast pace, show off all that athleticism, a perfect implementation of a rules change.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Rudy Gobert is checked in for Minnesota. Conley now comes in for Patrick Beverly. Robinson's checked in for New York. Monte DiVincenzo comes in for Achua. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, three-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Towns comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Monte Morris. Now here's Conley. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Out to Conley. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Randall. He's got 8. For 3. New York missing again.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Passes it to McDaniels. Back to Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 3. Towns, the screen. Top of the key. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And the dunk by Towns.
Call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Carl Anthony.
The Knicks with the lead. And here's Brunson outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Edwards finds Towns. And Towns throws it down.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Pass to Anunoby. Good on the shot.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stop.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Brunson. 14 points for him. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That sends Jalen Brunson to the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards. Morris is checked in for Minnesota. And a switch here also for New York. Bogdanovich is checked in. Morris against Brunson. And there's the pass to McDaniels. Gobert, the screen. Shoots from the line, and again it's Minnesota.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
From deep, Brunson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Well, every team needs rebounders. Check out the league's top rebounders. Rudy Gobert, number 1.
And guys, his rebounding has taken a lot of pressure off their other bigs. It frees those guys up to contribute in a lot of other ways.
And New York making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Anunoby against Conley. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at cutting it out through contact and finishing.
Doris, lots of people are excited to see how this Timberwolves team progresses.
Certainly, Kevin, you have to admire what Anthony Edwards showed you in terms of those exciting young players. He proved he was more than capable of elevating his responsibility. And when you think about their postseason, you ran into Nikola Jokic and the eventual champs. You can live with that.
Randall passes to DiVincenzo. Bounce pass from Randall. Robinson finds Bogdanovich. Good on the three-point shot. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
It's stolen. Anunoby against Conley. Passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Anunoby. Feeds to Randall. Nice move. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And now an 8-point Knicks lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Three-pointer, Randall. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Conley, and he makes good on the layup. Conley's got 5.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
DiVincenzo against Morris. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They host the 76ers after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Morris finds Towns. And here is McDaniel. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Towns. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
Well, Doris, thinking about last season for the Knicks, clearly a step forward.
Well, Kevin, you have to consider it a win because you go ahead and advance in the playoffs for just the 2nd time since their 99 finals run. Adding Jalen Brunson to the mix was obviously a great decision. This looks like an organization moving in exactly the direction you hope.
Randall with the bucket.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
Towns kicks to McDaniel. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And so it's the New York Knicks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Taking a look at New York, they knew they'd be in for a rough start. The question is, do they have the tools to turn it around? The front office will tell you yes, but they're the ones who assembled the team.
Let's move on, shall we, to that first half we just watched. Guys, how about Victor Wembanyama?
Man, I just love his attitude that's always up there and always just great. He's mixing it up down there, really taking it to the defense.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And he's good on the second.
Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Brunson, no good.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Randall against Towns. Outside Edwards. Brunson with some nice D. New York leading by 7. Outside Robinson. Pass to Randall. Robinson a screen on Edwards. Randall from outside. Gobert pulls it in. And so Gobert will bring it up to the Timberwolves. Out to Conley. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley? Yes, sir.
DiVincenzo against Conley. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Edwards with it. Brunson picks him up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Now here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Here's Randall. Takes it inside, and Randall throws it down.
Wow, Julius Randle getting downhill and leaves no doubt.
Towns against Randall. Gobert down low. Still scoreless. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Brunson with some nice D. The Knicks leading by 4. And the foul called on Edwards. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Randall from outside. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Now, guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
Edwards finds Gobert out to the right wing. Out to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Outside, Towns. 5 on the clock. Screen by McDaniel. And it's Towns penetrating.
Boy, you can see the work Karl Anthony Towns put in on that handle. That was special.
Conley against DiVincenzo. Misses off the right angle.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Edwards. Brunson kicks to Robinson. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Conley. Now here's McDaniels. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
New York calls timeout. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Timberwolves. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but just give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Edwards can't hit. And there's the goal on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be his second foul of the game. Minnesota making a switch. Beverly's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Bogdanovich, who's checked in for Anunoby. Robinson, a screen on Edwards. Brunson the pass to Robinson. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Wow, forceful finish by Mitchell Robinson. Love to see it. Why don't you flex right there, Mitchell?
Wasted no time on that one. Towns has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Towns against Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Hey, Greg, even by modern big man standards, Karl Anthony Towns can really shoot the 3.
Yeah, and the only center to win a three-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most of the guards in our league.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Brunson with a clean look, and it's off from three-point range. Out to Conley. Towns, a screen on DiVincenzo. Conley, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. New York's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. DiVincenzo against Beverly. And the pass to Brunson. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Knocked away. Towns, the pass to Beverly. DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Towns. And he finishes the break with the lay-in. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Rudy Gobert. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And a foul called on Minnesota.
Well, Bogdanovich staying confident down low, being physical with the defense, and gets rewarded with a trip to the foul line.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert, and Morris subbed in for Edwards. And then for New York, Hartenstein's checked in for Robinson, and Hart subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Towns. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Morris, no good. The Knicks have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Here's Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Shoots it up. Towns kicks to Morris. Passes it to Beverly. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Towns is doubled. And the wide open shot for Morris. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 6 assists in the game. Pass to Hart. Here's Hartenstein. Guarded by Reed. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Tough to hit that shot when the lead is all over you like that.
Conley dishes to Morris. Towns a screen on Hart. Morris passes to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Hart. Count the basket. Hart's got 5.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Randall against Towns. Reed kicks to Towns. Towns is doubled. A 3 from Morris. Again the miss by Morris. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They've led by as much as 10.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Conley into the lane. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
There's 47 seconds left in the 3rd. Here's Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Towns is doubled. A 3 from Morris. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's Hart on the wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Hart's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
And here's Conley outside. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Substitution on court.
From deep 3-point territory. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Julius Randle getting it done for New York. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. They've got Edwards. Reed is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Covington setting the pick for Morris. And he drives in. Misses from short range. The Knicks with the lead. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson the pass to Hart. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
Morris against Brunson. Inside. And the dunk by Covington.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Bogdanovich, and that one is good. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Well, masterful work from Bogdanovich. He's a very talented scorer with plenty of shots in the arsenal.
Morris dishes to Covington. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got 11 rebounds in the game. The pass to Brunson. Back to Randall. Passes it to Hartenstein. He dishes it to Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Edwards kicks to Morris. Back to Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really getting after the defense since the break. It's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Mike Conley's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Julius Randle. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 19 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Over in the corner, Conley. Back to Edwards. Has to Reed. Covington in the corner. It's rebounded by New York. DiVincenzo passes to Hartenstein.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. DiVincenzo passes to Hartenstein.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the ball and still get it to fall.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Robert Covington. And it's McDaniels in for Monte Morris. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Can't get it to fall. New York leading by 9. Right wing. And here's Brunson outside. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. McDaniels finds Towns. Now Gobert, defended by Hart. Gobert double teamed. No one here, Edwards, as he lets it fly. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Stolen by McDaniels. Outside Conley. Towns down low. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Towns against Bogdanovich. Pass to McDaniels. Dishes it to Conley. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Out to Edwards. Hard against Towns. Towns is double. Gobert in the corner. Back to Towns. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. Randle comes in for Josh Hart. New York leading by 6. New York calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He told them pedal to the metal, adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. You start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks. Brunson against Edwards. And the rejection by Towns. Here's Conley. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. Edwards gets to Conley. And now the Knicks on the break. Brunson against Edwards. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Anunoby.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
He set the pick. Back to Edwards. The pass to Towns. Out to Conley. Here's the three. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
You know, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Randall passes to Brunson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Brunson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks. Out left to the wing. Randall against Towns. Towns, a screen on Brunson. Edwards kicks to Towns. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Guys, that is what you call 2 physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
From deep, Brunson. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
When you're not in rhythm with the free ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
Brunson, no good.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Edwards.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Back to Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. A 3-ball. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. And the Timberwolves call time. Gobert is checked in 3. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 7-point differential. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just manning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. Lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Towns down low. Randall on him. Off target at the rim. Brunson with it. Now defended by Gobert. Brunson, good.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Out to Edwards. Towns in the corner. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now's Reed. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. And here's Edwards from the arc. Randall grabs the board.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Here's Brunson. Plenty of space. Minnesota with the rebound.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
Pass to DiVincenzo. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 12.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Knicks.
3 times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Julius Randle.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
For the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. Julius Randle comes in for Bogdanovich. And Anunoby subbed in for Josh Hart.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Brunson, good.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Here's Towns. It's rebounded by New York. Here's DiVincenzo. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.